Unlock your potential with a comprehensive suite of investing tools and expert education with GammaEdge. Start your free 14-day trial today.
Good morning, everybody. This is Michael coming to you from GammaEdge on Wednesday, November 15th with our pre-market morning strategy and briefing session. Today we're going to discuss the 0DT structure. We'll look at tick and then some pre-market price action levels after we had the PPI data out. I'm going to go ahead and move right into it. The SPX PM settled 0DT, turned on via the tiles over here. So the template takeaway that Paul has been discussing now moved into the hashtag morning call channel is to identify transition first. Very well identified transition by the white box 4480 to 4500. So P trans and N trans. Easily identifiable there. Spot price, obviously, with the yellow bar there. If you've been here at GammaEdge, we're call dominated above and below spot price. In the money and out of the money calls dominated. Then you look at plus GEX, minus GEX, obviously 4510, 4470, important levels. And then you can move on down to the DEX levels that Paul's outlined in the commentary. So for today, moving above 4510 may be slightly difficult as you see the out of the money call speculation drops off pretty quickly as we move up there towards 4525. To the downside, obviously you see the bottom of transition located at 4480, and then we see down towards 4460, an important level there, significant amount of positive net delta as well as total OI. And then the bottom of that range that I'd be looking to be 4450 if we see significant weakness. 4450 has been an important TA level. If you look back over the charts as well as the gamma delta level as we moved above and through that 4500 level. So top side, again, we'll be looking for 4510. Most likely the stalling point, if we capture 4510 and stay above, then we'd look for a move up to 4525. And then on a weakness, I'd look down towards this 4580 or 4480 and then 4455 to 4460. Important demand level as we move down into there for a supportive type action. Moving on to all expiries here, clicked all the tiles on. Obviously we see transitions move down significantly, but we see out of the money call speculation really starting to ramp up with that move yesterday. In the money and out of the money call dominated. We see the 4515, which is JPM short calls there. Obviously would be a target overhead if we do get back above 4500 and hold. And then the downside, once we add all the expiries in, you see that 4450 I was discussing there, very important level. We've highlighted it for the total OI. So any weakness, I'd be looking to get involved in the market if tick is staying constructive as we move down towards at least 4450, and then obviously the top of transition would be 4425. So we'll see how this kind of plays out today, but it's very important to continue to watch the out of the money call speculation continue to ramp up. We need this to continue for a price structure to move higher. Obviously, we see 4550 up there. We see 4600 here. So this call speculation out of the money continuing to increase is definitely constructive and bullish in the case of price structure. We had railroad track up yesterday on the tick, moved above the red and cyan. We have a new trigger day, both positive slopes on those, which is very important as we move through the next few weeks towards the end of the year. If this sustained move is going to continue, we want to see the CT continue to live above the ribbon, and then this will compress the red up to the cyan, and then possible move towards a market ribbon flip, which would be a total market on model, so strengthening trend to the upside. So we'll see how this continues to play out. Again, back testing into the ribbon is extremely possible, all to be determined, and then obviously staying above the cyan, or at the very least staying above the lower red line to continue that positive slope will be important. Yesterday was one of the first days we've actually had new highs outpacing new lows for significant weeks. We want to see this trend continue. This would be an increasing market breadth in an overall bullish stance, and we want to see the tick US emerge out of the ribbon also, which would turn both of these in a positive slope. We'll go ahead and move on to some pre-market price action that I've been looking at. Obviously 450, we are living above plus GEX and COI on SPY yesterday as well as Qs. We tried to move above plus GEX on SPX. So if you look at all the data that we've posted, moving above and staying above plus GEX is very important. And usually we usually see some consolidation and pullback once we move above the plus GEX X. This leans towards our back testing in the P-trans to peak X model, why we take profits at plus X. Again, you can scale out once you move above plus X, but the P-trans to peak X portfolio, that's our exits. And we like to see if plus X will continue to advance higher, which would be a bullish structure. Obviously, COI is here too. Logical heading in today could be consolidation day, could be some profit taking day. Unless we see plus X and COI continue to advance in the overall market structure, which would indicate out of the money call speculation is continuing to ramp up. So we'll see how that plays out today. On a TA level, I'm really watching that 4,500. If you scroll to the daily chart, again, supply and demand areas have really been tested back towards August here, and then back into July over the summer was kind of where those levels that we came up to failed, and then decided to make new lows there in October. So we just reached those levels yesterday. You see the top wick. I continue to watch, obviously, technical levels also, along with our gamma levels. And once those overlay and we have a confluence, they just become stronger and more important. So we see plus X up there, like I said, at 4,500. So we tested that. So again, supply and demand, definitely supply levels running into those. So consolidation would not be out of the question. So we'll see how this kind of plays out. Again, staying above 4,400 would be constructive in the overall structure and complex. Qs also kind of the same look. 385 is plus X. We'll see if we can stay above that today, or if we advance. IWM, we really need IWM to participate. Continue to have a bullish outlook for IWM. We want to see this continue to move up towards that 200 level. You want to see plus X start to jump up towards the 190 and 200 level. This would also indicate a bullish structure out of the money call speculation as COI. We'd want to see that move up also. So we'll see how that can play out. So if this thins have been posted in the morning call today, I'll show that here. So we've moved the morning call down to the gold level here. All the commentary has been posted here. Daily commentary, it's just going to make it easier to find. So make sure you're understanding where that is now and has moved. Make sure you join that thread. You'll be notified whenever we post a morning call content there. So heading into today, obviously consolidation day is not out of the question. Would be definitely constructive as long as tick stays constructive. So we'll see how these levels kind of play out today. So let's make it a great day. We'll see you in the Discord in just a few minutes. Thanks.